Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for notification.
For us, we just see Chantel one step closer to failing. We formed that opinion based on what we watched. You can hear it in her words and what she does. She cannot trust herself to do portion control or count calories or even log things correctly to MyFitnessPal. The real key to her failure and upcoming binge will be Pete's. You'll see what we mean. Like we said, it's just our opinion. We do hope she does what's right and we wish you the best of luck.
Hey guys, just doing a little intro to this video you're about to see. The video I titled How I Am Eating to, at least for today, but this kind of style of eating in order to help me prevent binge eating, especially binge eating throughout the day, at night before bed. Last night was a successful night, no binging, and the method I am starting to use right now is mostly just tracking my calories in MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal will be a tool. Most people who have some kind of successful weight loss do have tools that they use, whether it be weight loss surgery, calorie counting app, whatever the case may be. And I'm also going to make sure to eat enough food and balanced enough meals and not completely deprive myself. So it's kind of very new to me. So I just ask that you be patient with me and understanding in my journey. I am going to turn the comments back on.
With the comments back on, can we expect the normal, where you purge the ones that don't kiss your ass telling you how great you are and how great you're doing?
But if you are disrespectful in any way, I will just block and delete your comment right away. So don't waste your time.
We should have known better than to ask. What about criticism that's constructive? You normally block those. Are you going to allow those to be posted?
All right. So anyway, but I welcome everybody. Thank you for watching me.
You don't welcome everyone. You really only welcome your money-dropping, feeder ass-kissing, ego-stroking supporters.
And I'm just going to show you what I eat today. That's pretty much what I'm going to do. But that is the method that I'm using right now. I find that when I eat adequate amount of food, and it has to be, I have to pay attention somewhat to the macros.
Once again, you have given yourself a way out to binge. Somewhat paying attention to the macros? The macros are the most important part. It tells you how much of everything you are taking in, like sodium and sugar. You can't just somewhat pay attention. This is where your failures come from. You are either all in or you're not.
So that I'm getting enough nutritious food so that my body isn't craving something.
Newsflash. It's not your body that's craving it, it's your brain. Your brain is what triggers the binge, not your body. Once again, you have given yourself another way out to binge.
So for example, if I eliminate carbs, being suffering from binge eating disorder, I will more than likely feel like binging on a bunch of carbs. So I'm trying to eat balanced meals with a carb, preferably healthy carb, carbohydrate, fat, protein, vegetables, fruits. You get the idea. All right. So I'm just making do with what I have in the house. So it's not perfect, but there's a lot of room for improvement, as always, and that is a work in progress. So let's get to.
We really hope and pray that you succeed at this. However, you always mention having a binging disorder. We urge you while doing this to seek psychiatric help for binging disorders. Your brain needs to be reprogrammed, not your gut or your body. It's your brain that is in dire need of help.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today is just going to be a food diary type of day. So I'm just going to show you everything I eat today. Last night was a really good night. I did not binge eat, so that is a victory for me, and I went to bed feeling great. Not bloated, not full, no acid reflux, no heartburn, and I was, however, voiding more water, and I think it's because I wasn't eating as much sodium before bed. Normally I would have like a huge binge full of sodium and all these other things not good for me, so that was good. However, I did have a bowl of this all-brand cereal. I had a serving of it, and I put it, I'll show you how I measure it out, with some strawberries and some unsweetened almond milk. So that's what I'm going to have for my first meal. I was out. I had to bring Pete's to get his comics, and I was so tempted to go to Mr. Sub because I'm craving a sub. And although I don't think there's anything wrong with getting a healthier sub,
Pete's is a big boy and he needs to get his driver's license and drive himself to the places he needs to go to. You know very well that when you're driving you binge, it's a trigger for you. Pete's is an enabler, and as long as he has you to drive him around, You are always going to want to have something to eat when you're driving. Reason being your brain, not your body, but your brain associates, oh, we're on a drive, let's stop and grab something to eat.
I just figure, I'm gonna come home, eat, what I had planned to have. I'm gonna make a ham dinner later tonight, which I've been really craving. So for now I'm gonna have this. So I'm just gonna turn on my scale and put my bowl on it. Hit the button that puts it to 0. Is it called tar? And so this is 1/3, so 28 grams is a serving.
We thought you were giving away that cereal because of the sugar, because of your diabetes.
Okay, I got some all bran, very high in fiber. I'm gonna have this with berries and almond milk in the morning. I'm gonna give this away too. It has sugar. I thought it had no sugar. I couldn't see the ingredient list on that one product for some reason. All right, 29 grams.
No, you're not seeing things, and there's nothing wrong with your eyes. She decided to scramble 2 eggs and have them with ketchup, along with the cereal and strawberries.
All right, guys, so I'm gonna eat my breakfast, and I'll see you again for my next meal.
We cut out a very large portion of Sam and BBJ on the counter getting brushed. Then Chantel watching some videos, and then washing dishes and putting them away. If you must see those for yourself, we are sure there is another reaction channel with her video in its entirety.
So I'm making a snack, and apparently, on the bottle it says milliliters, so 30 milliliters is 2 tablespoons, which is the portion I'm having of this ranch. And so I guess 1 gram equals 1 milliliter, in case you were wondering. So a little over, but that's how much I'm having for this snack I'm about to make. Hey guys, so here's what I'm having for a snack. Having about half of a bell pepper, some cucumber, pickles, measured out ranch, and 1 baby bell cheese. That's all I have left. And I don't measure the vegetables. I count them as a free food. I don't count them in the calories unless they're starchy, overly sweet, like carrots or something like that. I'm not going to worry about the vegetables right now.
You should pay attention to the vegetables. If you're going to count them as free food, then do Weight Watchers. Of course you won't do Weight Watchers, because you could eat your entire points in one meal. If you're going to use MyFitnessPal, then you need to use the calorie counter for everything, including all veggies.
So mostly just working on portion control on the things that are higher in calories. So yeah.
So to show you how many additional calories you're consuming at snack time, we decided to go to MyFitnessPal and put in the items you have on your plate. You'll see what you've not been counting comes to 233 additional calories. This is why you can't do this on your own. You need to follow a strict plan by a dietitian. When you do things your way, you screw them up and you fail.
Alright guys, so I'm making dinner, and what I'm putting in my mashed potatoes is vegetable broth. It's this brand, Harvest Sun Organic Bouillon, so that's about teaspoon per cup of hot water. So for flavor, I'm just gonna use that for the potatoes. I got some ham here. I just dry fried it on my ceramic pan. I love that pan. This is the ham I'm having. No nitrates or anything in it. And it's actually pretty low in calories. So for 1 centimeter slice, it's only 50 calories and 1 gram of fat. So I'm going to measure that out, and I'll show you my dinner when it's done. All right, guys, yummy. This is my dinner. So this is 150 grams of ham.
You're really not paying attention to portion control, are you? 1 centimeter slice, or 55 grams, is a normal serving size for this ham. You have 150 grams of ham, which is close to 2 2/3 serving size. You might think, oh well, it's okay to go over. However, you're not taking into account the sodium. Per 1 centimeter slice, or 55 grams, is 450 milligrams of sodium. So by your portion size you have about 1,350 milligrams of sodium.
And I'll put the calories again up here. This is a cup of the vegetables, and this is 3/4 of a cup of mashed potatoes with the broth and nothing else. So I'm also going to put some yellow mustard on the ham, which is pretty much a free food. Hey guys, my reusable bottles in the background. I had them in the dishwasher, so these are from the juices I bought recently. I'm just going to fill them with other liquids. Put the cap on, put them in the fridge. So I'm going to end the video here. I already plugged this all in MyFitnessPal for my final meal later. I'm going to have this leftover spaghetti, and it's all measured out, all plugged into MyFitnessPal. I'm going to have it with about 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, which I have also plugged into MyFitnessPal. Now, I still have 500 calories to go. And again, to prevent binges, I really want to eat all of the calories that I'm allowed. I'm usually used to eating, oh my gosh, anywhere from like 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, depends on the day. It depends on the binge, but I want to make sure I'm eating most of my calories and most of my macros. So I'm actually going to, I want something low fat. So what I'll do is, if I am still hungry after I eat this, I will just have some blueberries. I have some wild blueberries. Maybe I'll make like a sorbet out of it with some almond milk and just blend it. And that'll be it for the night. So that's what I'm going to have. And that's kind of the idea. It's just eating frequently enough, make sure I'm eating enough, and make sure it's satiating food, nutritious food. So that's basically what I'm trying to do. And yes, it is still a struggle. I struggle every day, every night with fighting off that urge, you know. So I think when I get really, if I, those binge urges come back tonight, I think I'm just going to try to go to bed. I'm kind of tired. So anyway.
So this vlog, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.